Cybercab might be the weirdest car Tesla has ever made. Clearly, it's making big progress. And the numbers are ramping up pretty fast since mass production is expected to start right at the beginning of April. The spotlight is even starting to overshadow the Model Y and Model 3. But the strange thing is, people still don't really believe that the Tesla Cybercab will actually be up and running anytime soon. So far, there's still a lot of debate about the design and the safety of this vehicle. Honestly, we can't even remember how many times Elon Musk has explained that Cybercab won't have side mirrors when it officially goes into operation. The Cybercabs with mirrors that people have spotted are mostly test prototypes that still need to go through trials. The official production version of Cybercab was revealed last week, giving us a closer look at the interior and some of the features inside the vehicle. Elon Musk also just confirmed that Tesla's Terafab Project will be unveiled next week. You can think of it as a massive next-generation gigafactory dedicated specifically to producing AI chips, the brain behind the Tesla Cybercab Robotaxi. Let's get into the details now. Okay, so the truth is, a lot of people actually misunderstand what Tesla Robotaxi really means. We want to make it clear that a Tesla Robotaxi doesn't necessarily have to be a cybercab. The term robotaxi basically refers to any vehicle that can drive itself fully and operate as a taxi without a human driver, like Waymo robotaxis or Uber robotaxis. Yeah, in that sense, many different vehicles could become robotaxis, such as the Model Y, Model 3, or Cybercab, as long as they're equipped with full self-driving technology. Meanwhile, the Tesla Cybercab is a vehicle that was designed from the ground up specifically to be a robotaxi. It doesn't have a steering wheel, it doesn't have pedals, and it uses automatically opening wing-style doors that can open and close on their own. In other words, Cybercab is a specific product, while robotaxi is a broader concept describing a type of vehicle. So to avoid confusion, it's best to clearly separate these two ideas. Right now, the Tesla Cybercab, along with full self-driving technology, is starting to feel more and more real. We're clearly seeing more of these vehicles out on the streets of Austin. It feels like we've moved past the stage where it was just a concept car. Instead, more and more details are popping up that show Cybercab is actually a product Tesla is getting ready to manufacture, deploy, and put into real-world use. Production is expected to start in April, so hopefully everything is still on track. Recently, we've been seeing a steady stream of new information about the Cybercab's interior design, the hardware currently being tested, increasing vehicle transport and testing activity, and accessibility features which are especially important for public transportation. All of these signals suggest that Tesla is seriously preparing to roll out Cybercab in the real world. Something you might not know is that the Tesla Cybercab uses polyurethane body panels, with the color molded directly into the material during the manufacturing process. That means Tesla doesn't need a traditional paint shop for production. According to Lars, Tesla's vice president of vehicle engineering, when it comes to repairs, damaged panels can simply be replaced. Recently, a Tesla Cybercab prototype was also spotted with a larger front camera, interior lighting, and several other new features. Yeah, images shared by David Moss on X show that the camera cluster behind the windshield has been significantly upgraded. This detail quickly sparked a lot of speculation in the tech community that Tesla might be testing a new hardware package for its full self-driving system, possibly even laying the groundwork for the future AI-5 generation. Even though the AI-5 computer isn't expected to enter mass production until around mid-2027, the larger lenses in the new camera cluster suggest Tesla may be upgrading its optical sensing system. These improvements are likely aimed at achieving higher accuracy and better environmental awareness, something that's especially critical for vehicles like the Cybercab that don't have a steering wheel or pedals, where the entire driving process relies completely on the autonomous system. Yeah. Some of the photos also show larger lenses and small separators between each of the front-facing cameras. Unlike Waymo, which relies heavily on LiDAR, cameras are basically the lifeline of the Cybercab. The larger front cameras are just one part of a broader hardware upgrade. Images from what's believed to be the official production version also reveal a very large cabin camera, along with another camera placed inside the trunk area. This new rear sensor is most likely designed to check and make sure passengers don't leave any belongings behind after a self-driving trip ends. It may sound like a small detail, but it's actually very important for a fully autonomous robotaxi system, where the vehicle has to monitor the cabin condition on its own after each ride, without any help from a human driver, and it doesn't stop there. Tesla has also refined the Cybercab's interior to improve durability and handle heavy, high-frequency use, something that's crucial for a vehicle designed specifically for robotaxi service. The storage compartment that was carpeted in the original concept has now been replaced with a hard, non-carpeted material, making it much easier to clean and better suited for constant use by different passengers throughout the day. On top of that, the window controls and USB-C ports appear to have been moved to the area just below the 21-inch central touchscreen. However, on the Cybercab that was displayed at the U.S. Department of Transportation headquarters earlier this week, the window controls were placed closer to the cup holder area on the center console. That suggests Tesla is still fine-tuning the interior layout. Overall, the Cybercab's cabin still sticks to an extremely minimalist design philosophy. There's basically just a single emergency stop button located above the center screen, and interestingly, that button also includes Braille text to ensure accessibility for all passengers. Inside the cabin, Tesla has also added a detail that brings a bit more luxury compared to its usual ultra-practical minimalist style, thin ambient lighting strips running along the door frames. In the latest images, these strips emit a soft blue glow, giving the interior a modern and refined feel. And the lighting isn't just for looks. It also serves a practical purpose by illuminating the door area when passengers get in or out of the car at night. It's a small detail, but an important one for a 24/7 autonomous ride-hailing service, where passenger experience and safety have to be maintained in all conditions. Beyond the upgraded camera system and interior changes, Cybercab prototypes that appear closer to the production version have also revealed several notable hardware improvements, further reinforcing the vehicle's positioning as a premium robotaxi optimized for continuous operation. One of the most notable highlights is the asymmetric wheel setup. The Cybercab appears to use larger and wider rear tires than the front ones, a configuration commonly seen on high-performance vehicles to better handle the high torque produced by electric drivetrains. Specifically, the front uses 215/60 R18 tires, while the rear is equipped with larger 225/60 R21 tires, which helps improve traction and power delivery during acceleration. The entire wheel system is fitted with Continental A-contact tires, combined with sleek, modern aerodynamic wheel covers. This setup not only gives the car a clean, refined look, but also helps reduce air resistance, improve energy efficiency, and optimize stability while driving. From what we've learned, Tesla has also equipped the vehicle with a high-pressure cleaning system for all exterior cameras. This ensures that the FSD hardware always has a clear view, even in rain or dusty conditions, without requiring human intervention. Although some of the early test vehicles spotted at Giga Texas still have mirrors and steering wheels, that's mainly to comply with local regulations during testing. The ultimate goal is still a completely wire-free experience, no steering wheel and no side mirrors. So if you see a Cybercab prototype with mirrors or a steering wheel, don't be surprised. That's just part of the testing phase. As the production timeline gets closer, these small but important hardware tweaks show that Tesla is really focusing on the reliability of its self-driving vision system. The Cybercab mass production assembly line is expected to start running in just a few weeks. Meanwhile, Tesla is preparing to enter a major turning point with the Terafab Project, a massive semiconductor manufacturing initiative developed in-house by the company. Just recently, Elon Musk posted on X that Terafab Project launches in 7 days. That means the project is expected to officially kick off on March 21, 2026. For those who may not realize just how huge this project is, Terafab is essentially a terascale version that goes far beyond the scale of Tesla's familiar gigafactories. The goal is to build a gigantic AI chip manufacturing facility in the United States, capable of producing hundreds of billions of chips every year. Some estimates suggest more than 100 billion, possibly even up to 200 billion chips annually. The factory is expected to integrate the entire process in one place, from AI chip logic design and memory production to advanced packaging, allowing Tesla to achieve full vertical integration in the semiconductor industry. The main driving force behind Terafab is Tesla's rapidly growing demand for AI chips. The company is developing several generations of custom chips such as AI5, which is expected to enter mass production around 2027, followed by AI6, AI7, and beyond. These chips will power full self-driving systems on millions of electric vehicles. The humanoid robot Optimus, with a goal of producing millions of units per year. The Dojo supercomputer used for large-scale AI training and other computing needs across the Tesla, XAI, and SpaceX ecosystem. Elon Musk has repeatedly emphasized that existing suppliers like TSMC, Samsung, or Micron may struggle to meet the enormous chip demand Tesla expects in the near future. In shareholder meetings and interviews, he has also warned that the semiconductor industry is facing serious bottlenecks, especially shortages of power, transformers, and cooling systems for AI data centers. issues that could last for the next 9 to 12 months. Building Terafab would allow Tesla to take control of its chip supply, reduce geopolitical and global supply chain risks, and accelerate domestic semiconductor manufacturing in the United States. From an analytical perspective, the project could cost tens of billions of dollars. Some estimates put it at around $25 billion, and it carries significant risk due to the technical complexity and long construction timeline. However, if successful, Terafab could transform Tesla from primarily an automaker into a fully integrated AI and semiconductor technology company, similar in scope to companies like Intel or Samsung, while strengthening its leadership in the global AI and robotics race. Building the facility in the U.S. could also create thousands of high-quality jobs and reduce dependence on overseas chip foundries. In 7 days, Tesla may mark the official launch phase of the project, which could involve starting construction, beginning detailed engineering design, testing small-scale prototypes, or announcing the specific location and partners involved, rather than immediate mass production. Even so, it's a strong signal that Tesla is seriously moving forward with the gigantic chip fab vision that Musk has been talking about since the beginning of the year. Coming back to Tesla's robotaxi, if in the past Tesla's main competitor in the robotaxi space was just Waymo, now a new strong rival has entered the race, one that Elon Musk definitely can't ignore. Lucid Motors, the EV company best known for its luxury air sedan and industry-leading battery efficiency, has officially joined the robotaxi race by unveiling a concept called Lunar at its Investor Day event in New York on the 12th. Lunar is a fully autonomous two-seater vehicle with no steering wheel and no pedals, built on the company's upcoming mid-size platform. With its minimalist design and spacious interior focused on passenger comfort, the vehicle has a very futuristic look, and it's clearly aimed directly at Tesla's Cybercab. According to Lucid, Lunar is designed to achieve an impressive energy efficiency of about 5.5 to 6.0 miles per kilowatt-hour, significantly higher than many current competitors. The company also claims the vehicle can add more than 200 miles of range in just 15 minutes of fast charging, while reducing operating costs per mile by up to 40% compared to traditional ride-hailing solutions. These numbers are meant not only to improve the economics of ride-hailing services, but also to highlight Lucid's hardware advantages, especially its battery technology and the new Atlas drivetrain system, which the company promotes as continuing to lead in energy efficiency. Lunar itself isn't meant to be a standalone product. Instead, it's meant to showcase the potential of Lucid's upcoming mid-size platform. That platform will eventually produce 3 consumer vehicles, 2 SUVs called Cosmos and Earth, along with a third model that hasn't been named yet. Lucid also emphasized that the mid-size platform is designed to support both autonomous and commercial applications. The company says it is currently in advanced negotiations with Uber to deploy vehicles based on this platform at large scale, similar to its earlier Gravity robotaxi program. This suggests that Lucid isn't just stopping at copying the Cybercab design, but is trying to build a broader ecosystem that combines affordable personal vehicles with autonomous fleet services. However, the gap between concept and reality remains very large. Lucid has clarified that Lunar is currently only a concept, with no concrete production development underway. CEO Mark Winterhoff initially said the company was working on the vehicle, but the company later confirmed to media outlets that it has not launched any production projects specifically for a robotaxi. Meanwhile, Tesla has demonstrated tangible progress with its own robotaxi network. Community reaction has largely leaned towards skepticism about Lucid. Many posts and comments mock Lunar as a CGI copy of Cybercab, lacking real self-driving software. Some opinions point out that creating a hardware concept is relatively easy, but achieving autonomy at scale is the real challenge. An area where Tesla has taken the lead with full self-driving, operating in more than 10 cities, and supported by billions of miles of real-world driving data. Lucid is well known for battery performance. The Lucid Air once held the record for the longest driving range, but when it comes to autonomous software, we believe the company still has significant weaknesses. In a wide-ranging interview at the 2026 Prosperity Summit, Tesla CEO Elon Musk shared an ambitious vision for the future of artificial intelligence, robotics, and the global economy. His remarks did not only focus on Tesla's latest technological progress, but also outlined a broader picture of how AI and robots could transform the way humans produce, work, and even how society functions in the future. The biggest highlight of the interview was an update on Tesla's Optimus humanoid robot program. Elon Musk said the company is entering the final stage of development for the 3rd generation of Optimus, known as Optimus 3. According to him, when it launches, it will be the most advanced robot in the world. Tesla plans to begin low-rate pilot production this summer to refine manufacturing processes and test the system. If everything goes according to plan, mass production could begin in the summer of 2027. Notably, Tesla is preparing about 10 million square feet of factory space dedicated solely to robot production, highlighting the company's extremely ambitious plans in this field. Although the growing use of robots often raises concerns about job losses, Elon Musk emphasized that Tesla has no plans to lay off employees as it deploys the Tesla Optimus robot. Instead, he believes robots will play a supportive role for humans, helping boost productivity to unprecedented levels. As robots take over physically demanding, repetitive, or dangerous tasks, humans can focus on more creative and higher-value managerial work. According to Musk, the combination of humans and robots could allow productivity per Tesla employee to reach extremely high levels, beyond physical robots. Musk also spent considerable time discussing the rapid development of the artificial intelligence industry. He believes the AI sector is now entering a powerful expansion phase, with progress happening faster than ever before. One important milestone he predicts is the emergence of fully automated recursive self-improvement, a situation in which AI models can train themselves, improve themselves, and generate better versions of their own systems without human intervention. Musk believes this process could become fully automated by the end of this year or, at the latest, sometime next year. He also mentioned the latest AI model from xAI called Grok 4.2. According to Musk, it is currently the best model in the world at predicting outcomes across a wide range of fields. However, he also openly admitted that xAI is still trailing some competitors when it comes to programming capabilities. CEO Tesla even revealed that he arrived late to the interview because he had been leading a large-scale programming meeting aimed at accelerating improvements in that area. He expects xAI to catch up with competitors in coding capabilities by around the middle of this year. From the progress in robotics and AI, Musk offered a bold prediction about the future of the global economy. He argued that once humanoid robots can produce goods and provide services at a pace far exceeding the growth of the money supply, the cost of living could fall dramatically. This could usher in an era of large-scale deflation, where goods and services become extremely cheap and widely accessible. In that context, Musk believes society could move toward a model of universal high income, where people enjoy a good standard of living without the intense competition for resources seen today. Musk even suggested that, in the distant future, money itself might no longer play the central role it does today. He imagines governments could simply distribute money to citizens because the output generated by AI and robots would be sufficient to meet the needs of society as a whole. In such a post-scarcity economy, Musk believes superintelligent AI systems would not care about currency at all, focusing instead on physical factors such as energy, computing power, and the ability to move and transform matter.